Hello, I'm going to ask you 25 how often do you questions. Please answer quickly and with one sentence. Here we go. How often do you exercise?
Every day.
How often do you eat out?
3 times a week.
How often do you use social media?
Every day.
How often do you call your mom?
Every 2 days.
How often do you clean your house?
Once a week.
How often do you do laundry?
Once a week.
How often do you take a selfie?
Once a week.
How often do you talk to yourself?
Every day.
How often do you drink alcohol?
2 times a month.
How often do you drink coffee?
Never.
How often do you get a massage?
Once a month.
How often do you go to church?
Every weekend.
How often do you attend concerts?
Rarely.
How often do you take a vacation?
Every 3 months.
How often do you go to the gym?
4 days a week.
How often do you get a manicure?
Never.
How often do you dye your hair?
Never.
How often do you change your hairstyle?
Every few days.
How often do you check your phone?
Every day.
How often do you wear perfume?
Every day.
How often do you shop online?
Once a month?
How often do you play mobile games?
Never.
How often do you wash your hands?
Every time I do something?
How often do you eat junk food?
2 times a week?
How often do you cry?
Not very often.
Thank you for sharing.